In the heart of darkness, where the veil between the living and the dead is thin, 3 haunted hotels stand as silent witnesses to the horrors that transpired within their walls. These are not mere structures of brick and mortar, they are conduits to the other side, where the echoes of the past linger like ghostly whispers. Brace yourself as we delve into the chilling tales of 3 haunted hotels that will leave you questioning the boundary between the living and the damned. Chapter 1. The Phantom Pianist. The Melancholy Melodies Hotel. Nestled in the misty hills, the Melancholy Melodies Hotel stood as a testament to a bygone era. Its grandeur masked the darkness within, a darkness that manifested in the haunting strains of a phantom pianist. Guests who dared to stay in room 237 were tormented by the ghostly melodies that drifted through the halls at the stroke of midnight. Sophia, a curious journalist seeking to unravel the mysteries of the hotel, checked into room 237 with skepticism. As the clock struck 12, the ghostly piano began to play, each note sending shivers down her spine. The room seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy, and shadows danced along the walls. In her search for answers, Sophia stumbled upon an old journal in the hotel's archives. It chronicled the tragic tale of Elizabeth Sinclair, a gifted pianist who had met an untimely demise in room 237 decades ago. As Sophia delved deeper, she realized that Elizabeth's soul was trapped, reliving her final concert every night. Determined to free Elizabeth's spirit, Sophia sought the help of a local medium. Together they performed a ritual to release the trapped soul. As the last note echoed through the room, the piano fell silent, and a gentle breeze swept through, carrying away the lingering sorrow. The Melancholy Melodies Hotel, once haunted by the phantom pianist, stood in eerie silence. Sophia left with a sense of closure, but little did she know that the other 2 haunted hotels held even darker secrets. Chapter 2. The Weeping Woman. The Desolate Dunes Inn. In the heart of a desolate desert, the Desolate Dunes Inn stood like a mirage. Its dilapidated facade whispered of a tragic past, and rumors of a weeping woman echoed through the barren landscape. Those who dared to check in were haunted by her mournful cries in the dead of night. Mark, a paranormal investigator seeking to prove the existence of the supernatural, took on the challenge of spending a night in the infamous room 333. As the moon hung low in the sky, the weeping woman's cries reverberated through the empty corridors, chilling Mark to the bone. Legend had it that Isabella, a bride abandoned on her wedding day, had taken her own life in room 333. Her anguished spirit, forever weeping for a love lost, had cursed the inn. Mark, armed with his equipment, set out to communicate with the restless soul. As the clock struck 3:33 a.m., the room plunged into darkness. Mark's equipment flickered, capturing glimpses of a veiled figure weeping in the corner. The temperature plummeted, and Mark felt an icy hand on his shoulder. In a moment of terror, he heard Isabella's voice whispering, "Why did he leave me?" Driven by compassion, Mark unraveled the tragic tale of Isabella's abandonment. With the help of a psychic medium, he guided her spirit towards the light. The weeping woman's cries faded, and the Desolate Dunes Inn was left in eerie silence once more. Mark, haunted by the encounter, couldn't shake the feeling that the 3rd and final hotel held the darkest secret of them all. Chapter 3. The Cursed Corridor. The Whispering Woods Hotel. Deep within the heart of an ancient forest, the Whispering Woods Hotel stood as a fortress of secrets. Its time-worn walls held the echoes of a curse that plagued the notorious corridor, where guests mysteriously vanished without a trace. Jonathan, a paranormal historian with a penchant for the macabre, took it upon himself to investigate the cursed corridor. Room 666, the epicenter of the paranormal activity, beckoned him with a sinister allure. As Jonathan delved into the hotel's archives, he discovered a pattern of disappearances that spanned centuries. The curse, it seemed, was linked to a malevolent entity known as the Shadow Keeper. This otherworldly being thrived on the fear of the living and claimed the souls of those who dared to tread the cursed corridor after midnight. Armed with ancient texts and occult knowledge, Jonathan prepared to face the malevolent force. The clock struck 12, and the corridor transformed into a realm of shadows. Whispers filled the air as the Shadow Keeper emerged, a spectre of darkness with eyes that pierced the soul. Jonathan confronted the entity armed with incantations and symbols of protection. The battle between the living and the damned raged through the night. As dawn approached, the corridor fell silent, and the curse was lifted. The Whispering Woods Hotel, freed from the grip of the Shadow Keeper, stood in solemn tranquility. Epilogue. The three haunted hotels, once shrouded in darkness, now stood as monuments to the resilience of the living. The Phantom Pianist, the Weeping Woman, and the Cursed Corridor, each a chapter in a harrowing anthology, had been exorcised by those who dared to confront the supernatural. Yet as the sun set on the horizon, casting long shadows over the now silent hotels, a lingering question remained. Were these spirits truly at rest, or did their whispers still resonate within the walls, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to cross their path? As you lay in bed tonight, beware the echoes of the haunted hotels, for the boundary between the living and the damned is a fragile thread, easily unraveling in the presence of the unknown. The whispers of the damned may still reach you, and the darkness may yet hold secrets that defy the light of day. Sleep with one eye open, for the haunted hotels may be closer than you think. Thank you for joining us on this bone-chilling adventure through haunted hotels. If you enjoyed these spine-tingling tales, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Until next time, sleep tight and beware of what may lurk in the darkness.